Alright everyone, welcome to the game. There's going to be some high-elo solo queue, and we are excited for some great plays coming out here from the blue team here. Our team Pepsi will be in the bottom lane. Bonwas playing that Sivir AD carry, supported by Leona, played by Sybil Sekji. A random assortment of vowels and consonants I'll do my best to pronounce throughout the game. In the jungle, it will be Physique playing Karthus. I'm excited to see that coming in here. Definitely going to be a bit of an interesting play. I think I've only ever seen Nintendo X do it successfully. Ice-kun in the middle lane playing Orianna. Going to bring in the balls out in the mid. And finally up in the top, it will be VVV's Get Snuggled. Vision, Valor, Victory. And I'm excited for some top lane Olaf here. But over on the red team, their counterparts Coke. It will be Gold Jet 30 on Jax. In the jungle, it will be Armor of the God playing Rammus. Getting a nice leash here from Haters Want to Be Me. And Sperm Mom 840, better known as Evaniskus of Team Skyline, formerly Dad Slammers. And ENTP on Malzahar. That was a long-ass intro, but we are going to get right in here in the game. Finally, everyone going to their lanes. Karthus, after sealing away that blue buff, will actually look to counter jungle for this red. I like it. I've never seen a counter jungling jungle Karthus. He's going to seal away the red with the Skittles. He really needs to get it quickly before Rammus gets there, or else Rammus could cause some trouble. But look at how fast he takes down this red buff. That's going down quickly. It's up 403 health, 230. And he's going to successfully steal this while Rammus is just going for raids. We just saw a Karthus counter jungle. And I think that's got to be the first time. Gold Jet 30 popping the Counter-Strike, trying to get on there Get Snuggled, but can't quite land the stun. He will have a good time if Get Snuggled is in there auto-attacking, but the Undertows, which are a pretty solid staple of Olaf's harass in lane, could definitely chip down Gold Jet 30 before he is able to get too comfortable up there. And we're now back to our regularly scheduled music. I just took a brief pause for, a little bit of Throwback Thursday. However, it is Saturday. ENTP and Ice-kun here on Orianna just continuing to farm back and forth. Not too much trading going on here. ENTP has a pretty good job pushing waves early on with the Malefic Visions, and he shouldn't have too hard of a time against Orianna, who has good wave clear, but can't always keep up the mana to do so early game. Kind of has to wait for that Chalice first. Evaniskus going in hard on the Bonwas. There's the zap, not quite landing. A good dodge out from Bonwas. A stun going around onto Evaniskus. The Flame Choppers catching out Sybil. And both of these champions on the blue team taking quite a bit of damage. Pepsi has to be careful. Karthus is coming in from the back here. He doesn't have a lot of mana, but he is regenerating from that blue buff, so he should have enough for a few spells. Coming in from the back, let's see if Jungle Karthus can make the OP gank. There won't be a ward here in the Tribush, and so Karthus will come around from the side here. There's a stun landing on the Haters on Beanie. He flashes away. The Skittles are coming down. The red buff lands, and there's the auto attack for the first blood. Evaniskus could go down after as well. The auto attack comes through, but Evaniskus was not afflicted by that red buff. Was merely an auto attack from Sivir. They do fall low off of this gank, but grabbing a kill and forcing it back out of that one, going to put themselves in a pretty strong spot in that bottom lane. Let me go ahead and adjust the scoreboard here so you can see who's doing hot and who is not. It feels weird leaving Karthus in that spot, but I should to compare him to his other jungler, with whom he is quite ahead of. He's already picked up his Spirit Stone as well as his Fear of the Goddess. And if you guys don't remember, in patch 4.1, Spirit Stone was changed. It not only gives you 20% bonus damage against monsters, but it restores 8% of that damage as health and 4% as mana. So even your auto attacks restore mana, which is quite interesting, quite a unique mechanic. Definitely a big buff to that item, especially for AP junglers or really anyone who has to spam mana in there. And so picking this up on Karthus is a perfect choice. Once he gets that up into the spirit of the Spectral Wraith, it'll give him 30 bonus ability power once he farms out enough creeps, has 50 on it base, and then it maintains this similar passive, except it jumps up to 30 bonus damage against those creeps. Gold Jet and Get Snuggled dueling up a bit in the top lane. And with the undertows and the reckless swings, it's actually looking to cause quite a lot of damage. The undertow hits, but Goldjet is able to leap strike away to an allied minion, and should be able to escape from here. For now, the stun lands on the Haters Wanna Be Me, and they finally grab up yet another kill there. Leona has been on her toes down here in the bottom lane, looking to go in, and there is Evaniskus just doing his best to zone out Banwas, trying to deal a little bit of damage to keep the damage off of his turret. ENTP was looking to come down there and possibly get off a gank on the bottom lane. He's now hit level 6. He has his Nether Grasp, but he's not going to find the chance to use it quite yet. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to look for kills early, since later game it can be really hard to channel off a full one unless your team is ahead. Oh, Karthus is moving in here to gank, but he was spotted out farther into the jungle near the raids. If you look, there is going to be a ward right here from the red team, and so they will spot Faizik as he runs around the jungle here. Ice-Kun and ENTP just continuing to duel out in the mid lane with the farm. Ice-Kun coming a little bit ahead in terms of CS, going for the double Doran's Ring, as well as picking up a Meki Pendant, which, or Fairy Charm, sorry, Meki Pendant is an old item, back to the old days, but the Fairy Charm going to probably go into a Chalice of Harmony. Malzahar going for the triple Doran's Ring build, not one that I've seen for quite some time. Will give him a really strong early game, but in the end will be quite a lot of gold wasted when he sells it to go for some other items. Karthus trying to look for another gank. He's had one successful one, but this might not be a second, as he does move right over a ward here, and Jax is able to retreat for free. Evaniskus and Haters Wanna Be Me are playing this lane pretty far forward, pushing it up, but they have to be careful of Sibyl's engagement, because that has destroyed them in the past. Up there, the slow lands on the Faizik from on the Goldjet. 30 gets Snuggle trying to chase in there, but there's the ult in from Karthus, and he's able to claim that out. I almost forgot about the Karthus ult because he's been in the jungle this whole time, but landing a good amount of damage up in the top lane. They claim that kill. They do blow both ultimates, but ultimately force Golden Jet back to base in a casket. ENTP coming down here to gank the bottom lane. Sybil is not on that key binding. He's instead right there as ENTP tries to go in. He lands by vision. There's the Nether Grasp. The zap lands for enough damage to finish him off. Banwas tries to turn around, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to find it. There is the Spell Shield proccing from the Call of the Void, but ultimately Banwas will be able to escape off the side here. That Spell Shield really doing a lot to keep him alive through that gank, but they did, of course, lose Leona. Oh, the Boomerang Blade taking out Evaniskus, standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. Top turret did fall due to that really good gank from earlier, and that was honestly a surprising amount of damage from both teams, both on the turret up top and in the bottom lane from that Sivir. Ice-Kun continuing to push up this middle lane, especially from that ENTP roam. Has been able to take out a lot of damage here. If they grab these two turrets early, that'll be a lot of early gold on top of the 3 kills advantage that they already have. Ice-Kun doing well to keep it shoved out. Just a little bit of discussion about the name Dad Slammers and exactly what you see when you do Google that search term. Evaniskus taking some damage in the bottom lane as Sybil does go in with the Zenith Blade, but no kills yet. Banwas has a surprising amount of burst damage, and this lane has really gone back and forth quite a bit. No real ganks from Rammus at this point has, I feel like, left Red Team behind, whereas Faizik has really been in and out of these lanes and is getting his ultimate soon. Faizik is actually going to go for this dragon here, falling low, but able to solo it down. No help from his team. He has taken it out with that Spirit of the Spectral Wraith, getting a lot of health back on that damage. Armor of the God tries to go down to Faizik. He flashes away, but the flash comes in from Armor of the God. He's able to take out the kill there. Tries to continue, and Ice-Kun instead opts for Sybil, the knockup from the Wild Goth, going to give him a slow as well as that chasing potential, and Sybil is looking to go down here for the double kill to Armor of the God, and there it is, a 2-0 Rammus, going to be representing his team quite heavily. Ice-Kun and ENTP are close here. Ice-Kun has a ward in there, throws in the command attack, but doesn't quite connect. Oh, here the ult coming out. He's going to be able to find the NTP in the middle lane, but the Superbringer Death Rocket will claim the life of Bonwaz in the bottom. Orianna is getting pinged out to push, but I'm not sure she can stay that long. Armor of the God now looking to roam up top. Will not be spotted up. No, will go right over the pink ward there, actually. And so Ice-kun will know he's coming, and instead goes here to just clear out the waves and keep his turret safe. Gets snuggled, pushing up onto Golden Jet 30. Is doing a really good job. That Reckless thing really decimating Gold Jet 30's health. And as soon as Get Snuggled wants to dive in this turret, I'm pretty sure he can. He won't be able to land auto attacks through the Counter-Strike, but he won't be stunned by either when he pops that Ragnarok ultimate. Goldjet 30 is on low health, but he will get a little bit of assistance here from Rammus, who throws on the taunt. Get Snuggled, doesn't see the need there for... No, there's a Ragnarok finally after the taunt, and he will back up after that one. Good roaming here finally from Rammus. The Solar Flare lands onto Evaniskus, but he's able to escape without taking much damage at all. I don't think Sivir really touched him, and it was just Sybil doing a good amount of work. Sybil just popped his flash in that lane. That's a little embarrassing. Premature, if you will. But I don't think he meant to press the F there. Haters want to beat me, just continuing to farm up here, staying pretty even with Sivir, but has died one more time than that Boomerang blade wielding AV carry. I guess in this case it is a Snowflake. Gold Jet here caught out by the gank, and I'm not sure he's going to be able to escape from this one. He throws down the ward to jump to it, but it's not quite enough distance, and Get Snuggled is able to close it with that Ghost. Goes in for the Reckless Swing, and it takes a first kill for himself, actually. The previous one did go to Karthus. Jungle Karthus coming out strong here, has the Spirit of the Spectral Wraith, and well, actually, I'm not sure if he gave the blue buff up. No, he did not give it up to Orianna here. And I expected him to, just because he has good mana sustain, but Orianna does have the Doran's Rings, as well as the almost finished Athene's Unholy Grail. Bonwas and Sybil actually playing a little bit farther back. They don't quite have the wave clear that a lane with two ranged champions does, since Lulu has the Glitter Lance as well as the auto attacks. Leona doesn't contribute a lot to wave clear unless she can walk up in the middle of them and throw off that W. Oh, ENTP is going to be caught out here in the river. Sybil trying to move in there to find something. That is the wrong key. There it is. ENTP turning around onto Physique, doing enormous damage with the Nether Grasp. Now Armor of the God is going to move in to try and keep ENTP alive, but he will certainly fall here to the ultimate from Physique. Now Sybil, trying to run away, is going to be caught up by Armor of the God, taking his third kill. He's now on a killing spree, playing that Full Metal Rammus. And he's really in a good spot right now. Bonwas turns it around for a lot of damage on the Haters Want to Beat Me, but can't quite find the final hit there. Evaniskus doing his best to body block that up a bit. Gets Snuggled, goes in hard on the Golden Jet, who does have his flash, is going to try and flash away from this. Get Snuggled, does not have his Ghost, cannot land the Undertow, and realizes he can't chase on any farther. A close call there, but the Leap Strike flash is just enough to close the distance. And so, Haters Want to Beat Me falling low here, trying to take the white, almost dies. That would have been a fun stream highlight, of course, but he's not going to pull a Broken Shard today. He will be able to just ride his rocket right back to base, as the rest of his team just continues to do what they've been doing. Jax is trying to farm safely, but getting pushed back pretty heavily by Get Snuggled here. And he is going to fall about 45 behind in minions. Get Snuggled coming up huge here. Gold Jet just trying not to die anymore. Olaf has already picked up a Randuin's Omen, which is going to be enormous when he runs into a team fight. Not only does Olaf benefit a lot from health when he pops his Ragnarok to get in there, but that slow will really help him stick onto people and help his team stick onto them as well. Karthus benefits a lot from slows. The Solar Flare lands higher on the ENTP. There is the command Shockwave. ENTP hasn't fallen yet, though. He tries to turn around on the Get Snuggled, who's taking some turret shots. Get Snuggled is not going to fall until Armor of the God flashes after him. He's on a rampage, but I'm not sure he's going to be long for this world as he tries to run away. There is the Power Ball, but the Zenith Blade will be too strong from Sybil. The shutdown coming out from Ice-kun will also open up the middle turret as I hit the wrong key binding once again. And we move back here to the middle lane as they take out the first turret. Might look to take on the second, or at least put some nice damage onto it. They don't have much AD to wear it down, and they will fall off after this. Haters want to beat me, trying to fire off a zap from the distance to keep them up in time for Evaniskus to come in here from the spy side. Spermom 840, which is twice as good as 420. Can't quite get in there for the Glitter Lance, and is going to have to fall back along with the rest of his team. ENTP having a pretty rough time here, dying 3 times, not able to find everything. There is the Glitter Lance combo onto Physique. Goldjet 30 wants to continue in there for the counter-strike. Physique has to be careful, he's falling low. He is going to fall down there, but could the red team be in danger? He pops the ultimate, but I'm not sure he's going to find anyone. Evaniskus surviving through that, even without the shield. There will be everyone on the red team falling back. A bit cooldown blown here for our Pepsi squad, while Coke does retreat, heal up, and come right back here. Right now, the blue team might look for this as their opportunity to go for a dragon. Even after losing a member, they did send a lot of people back, and they're going to take a position around it, if not attempt it. They don't have any pink wards here, so they will be doing it blindly, but I think they could be opting to do so. They don't have the Requiem from Karthus or the On the Hunt from Sivir, but they do have a Command Shockwave. The Zenith Blade almost lands there onto Rammus, but not quite, and I don't think that's the target they want to focus onto first, since the rest of his team is there to back him up. Armor of the God goes in, gets the taunt on to get Snuggled, who runs right in there as an excellent ball delivery system. The huge Command Shockwave onto 3 of them. Sybil trying to continue onto Evaniskus. The kill is going to land onto Rammus, but ENTP gets a full Nether Grasp in there. Jax is able to take out a kill before he finds, before he dies himself. Zenith Blade now coming across onto Evaniskus. Sybil trying to take out this kill. I don't know that he can quite stick on there. Did the Space Ace take out the killer? I'm not sure. Here's the epic chase from Leona continuing on to Evaniskus. There's the Zenith Blade landing. Oh wow, the Shield Daybreak not quite enough. Now Evaniskus looking to turn it around, but the Glitter Lance does not connect. Haters want to beat me, looking for a kill here. Has his Super Mega Death Rocket. If he gets some vision on Sybil here, he could certainly get the kill just with that one ability, but he's not going to find Sybil here. He doesn't quite know where he is, doesn't have a ward, and won't be able to find him. However, there was a turret out of that one. A crazy fight, really hectic, going to result in ultimately a 5,000 gold advantage here for the Pepsi squad. They've always had a lot of money, but as I've always said, Coke does taste better. I wish I could say I'm advertising for the Coke Zero Challenger League, but this is Diet Coke, which is eons better than Coke Zero. I'm sorry. It's Diet Coke with lime. At that, but blue team is finally going to go for the dragon here on a hunt, popped from Sivir a little bit preemptively, trying to get a nice kill in there. Super Mega Death Rocket comes across, but doesn't quite find any damage onto the dragon. Physique looking to be focused down here quickly, getting a lot of damage onto Armor of the God and Goldjet 30. Oh, look at the damage onto ENTP. He walked into the wrong place there, right into the Command Shockwave. Gets snuggled, chasing in onto Jinx. A 3rd kill here found from the blue team. 4th for a double kill. Over there for Leona. Evaniskus trying to escape off the edge here. Won't be able to find much as the slow comes in from the undertow. The Reckless Swing comes across as well, and that is the ace from Sivir. A single casualty for 5 kills here. Blue team looking to take this game by storm. And Pepsi's charging through here with a 8,000 gold advantage. This should be the inner turret for them. They can't push on to much more than that, but they could potentially take out a couple of those jungle creeps. Looking at some of these builds here, now that we have a slight gap in the action, that will be a Spirit of the Ancient Golem here for, or Spirit of the Spectral Wraith, sorry, for Karthus. Whereas his opponent hasn't quite finished that jungle item here, I feel like he's actually missing out on a bit of gold, since those passives do give you a lot of gold every time you take down a major minion. 40 extra every 40 seconds, essentially, with a max cap of 80. And so, yeah, I didn't explain that well, but I'm sure you guys know how it works. Sivir going for some high auto attack damage, taking the Bloodthirster, then grabbing a Zeal, but instead opting for some more attack speed. She's instead picked up the BF Sword, which I think will most likely become a... actually, in this matchup, I would say it could be a Mercurial Scimitar, because he is against a Rammus, a Jax, a Lulu, and a Malzahar, and that item will get rid of some big disables coming through here. Most notably, going to be Rammus's Taunt and Malzahar's Nether Grasp. I think that would be a really good option here. It would take away some of Sivir's damage, but of course you're not going to deal damage anyway if you are stuck in a 3.5 second suppress off of Malzahar's ult. I think that's the time. If I check it, 2.5 seconds. So I was close there. But I would expect to see Mercurial Scimitar. Leona going for the Sunfire Cape. Taking a really tanky build here. Now this could be a team fight we're looking for. They're not sending on a ward. The red team doesn't have vision. Goldjet 30 is going to check in there. There's the huge command shockwave. And look at the follow-up there. Killing spree comes out of Sybil here. A nice wombo combo from the Zenith Blade into a command shockwave. 3 kills for 3 members here at Blue Team, now looking to push onto the inner turret, and they could even continue on to the inhibitor. Only the support and jungler are left, and even though Armor of the God has some kills under his belt, I'm not sure he has enough to fight off this entire Pepsi squad. Look at this damage onto the blue turret. It's getting melted here. 5 members of Pepsi going to knock down on Coke's door, and with the inhibitor turret falling and the inhibitor soon to follow, Pepsi has a 12,000 gold lead out of this, a huge advantage here, and really forcing Coke into a compromising position. Hopefully I don't get any pictures, or else those are going to be all over the internet. ENTP's having a really hard time really locating people in a fight and locking them down without getting caught up himself. He got blown up that fight due to the really unfortunate positioning in that jungle, especially not having wards. I think Red Team could be pinging out the Desperation Baron. Armor of the God going to flash in there for the taunt on the Ice Coon. The knockup coming out from Evaniskus as well. And Ice Coon is looking to die here. The Command Protect is there to save him. The Command Shockwave going to slow them. Actually, in enough time, Super Mega Death Rocket is shielded by the Command Protect. Gets snuggled, comes in here to the back line. The auto attacks coming through from haters on a beaming, but he's not taken out yet. They don't find the leap strike onto him anyway. Gets snuggled, looking to run away from this one. And no one is snuggling up to him yet. He might be able to escape from this one. The minions are chasing him, going to give some vision. Get snuggled, might be able to come in here for the execute onto the turret, though. Let's see if he can make it. Get snuggled. Can you do it, bro? Can you do it? He's falling so low. But Brolof's going to grab the execute here. Throws in the undertow. No! Goldjet is there in time. He did not even burn the flash, was just able to get the leap strike. I was so excited for Get Snuggled to finally end up with the execute, but fate was not meant to be. This is proving to be quite the exciting game here as Fizik looks to grab a vision advantage. Actually going to start up the Baron here. I'm not sure if he wants to stay on it, though, since he isn't using his abilities and is falling well below half health. An interesting Baron start there. Armor of the God looking to move here onto Bonwas, taking a little bit of damage, but has a lot of armor in return. Not quite a Sunfire Cape. There's the taunt. Going on the Sybil. Fizik going to fall low right off the bat. He's taken down by Golden Jet 30, but turns around with a lot of damage from that Defile. Now Evaniskus could be caught out by the blue team, but Bonwas doesn't quite follow up. There's a Ricochet going out into Armor of the God, and haters want to beat me. Armor of the God falling low. There's the command attack. And a huge damage spike coming out from Oriana right here, not only with the Urbatan's Death Cap, but with a needlessly large rod as well. Bonwas and Ice Coon now looking to go up onto the turret here. I keep on jerking the mouse thinking that there's a surrender vote. But Sivir with this build, actually going to go for an Infinity Edge here, is going to look to do massive auto attack damage in fights as well as have some good turret taking potential. And look at how fast that's getting chipped down. Sybil staying here with low health. Still has about 553 to his name, so would require a bit of commitment out of the red team. Goldjet 30 looking to go in where he can. The huge damage coming out from the Reckless Sling, though, and Get Snuggled is going to be here against 3 members. Goldjet 30 has to be careful. The Undertow almost hits him, but he flashes out. Armor of the God taking up a lot here. And Bonwas almost killing himself. The nice Super Mega Death Rocket finding the double kill. Jinx from downtown takes it out, but Get Snuggled still stays in the fight. On low health, just gets more and more attack speed. There is a second kill out of that streak. ENTP did fall earlier. And Get Snuggled is massive here. Goldjet 30 can't get too close for fear of dying. But with the Wall of Desolation coming out here, that could be a rough spot. Haters want to beat me, and Goldjet 30 both slowed up. Fizik flashes in there trying to get the damage in, and they do find it on Goldjet 30. However, Karthus did sacrifice himself for that one. He will find some good damage on Evaniskus before he dies, but I'm pretty sure that Pepsi wants to back out of the base here, leaving Gold. Oh, wow, there's actually the Command Shockwave, and he takes out Lulu just before the surrender vote. Good game here to Pepsi, proving that they... Oh, the double explosion. Maybe it is the superior soda, but until I get some more proof, I'm not sure I'll be convinced. Thank you all for coming out. This was a very fun game, a solid showing by the blue team, and I will see you all tomorrow.